Stuart, another really frustrating 90 minutes and a 3-1 defeat. Assess that game for us, please.
I think when you get two teams like yourselves and Dundee at the moment playing, with a lack of confidence, certainly results suggest that, then you want to get a foothold in the game. And that's what we talked about, getting a good start and getting at them if we could. And then within 2 minutes we've lost the goal. And for the large parts after that, you could see a lot of confidence drain out of players. There's no magic pill or magic formula for that. It's just believing that things will turn round and individuals taking the game by the scruff of the neck. But I think when you're going through a tough period individually and collectively, it can be difficult. I was disappointed with the result, but the way we defended today, I thought we were soft. I thought at times I went through as like knife through butter. And when you're not creating a great deal of chances, although I thought today we were far better in that area. Little things, Rams has had a shot knocked off the line from a corner and you just want a goal there. But when it gets to 2-0 at half time, you come in, you change things around and you look for a bit of a real goal, and then we lose another really soft goal. So that's as much as anything's the biggest disappointment, how easy we were at times to be cut through.
You bemoaned in recent weeks individual mistakes. The first one, I think we try to play the guy, the player offside, it doesn't happen, they score. The second one, I think Steve McManus slips on the turf and they go in. Is that the way it goes when you're down there?
Well, you can keep saying that, but we all in all, from everybody, we need more. And it's, again, I'll say it again, it certainly wasn't a lack of effort or energy. When it goes 3-0, we get a goal. We have a little bit of a go, and things we just can't get that second goal. But bottom line is, if you're not playing well and things aren't going well, then you've just got to make sure you're strong defensively and you can give yourself a platform to get a 0-0 or a 1-0 and start building from there. I mean, that was one thing prior to this run we've gone on. Better than last year. We were certainly defended better than last year. We haven't been creating as many goals. We've certainly scored, the goal force column's just not like us at all. We're far better than that normally. But defensively, you go to Celtic Park, as I say, and putting a really strong performance there. And we've not been. And even then, when you go to Hamilton, and I think their results proved. We went there 120 minutes of football, 0-0, get beat on penalties. So you're thinking defensively, we're doing something right. And then the last 3 games. That's what 10 goals we shipped. And
what would you put that down to?
Well, obviously a couple against Hamilton were individual errors. Yep. Last week, again, communication, defending's not just about being big and strong and good in tackle. It's about organisation, communication, and being aware, really, awareness. And I felt today, we were, and that. The confidence just doesn't affect the forward players, like shooting at goal or crossing. It can affect defenders at times as well. You've got to be focused all the time, and we weren't today. And as I say, when we were looking for a good start, we got the exact opposite, and it wasn't good enough.
It's frustrating as well though, because you talk about confidence, but there's lots of experienced guys out there. Even Zane, the youngest of the defenders, and O'Brien played lots of games at a high level, and it comes down to things like communication. Is that just completely breed from confidence?
I don't know. I've asked the boys the same, and you're left scratching your head that, as I said today, we work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on a defensive play, and then go and let Ainsworth, Sutton, Vigers, Ayama, who again I thought was good for us, and Zane going forward, which that's his best part of his game. And I felt first half he was our biggest threat, and we weren't going to bring him off, but he's been away and he's had 3 games away, and he cramps up near the end when we were going to take another centre half off and have a real go for it. But unfortunately, he cramped up and he had to come off. But yeah, listen, it doesn't matter, young, old, experienced, inexperienced. When you're lacking in confidence, you've just got to listen. You've just got to dig deep and just believe next time you go out there as an individual that your touch will be better, or your passing will be better, or your defending will be better. For whatever you do on training ground, you've got to try to replicate. But when you come out on a park, it's you can do all the work you want, on Monday to Friday. It's what boils down to what goes on a Saturday that counts. And in this moment in time, we're not producing performances to get results.
It was interesting. I think you were noted by your absence from the touchline in the first half. You decided to watch the game from the back of the stand. What was your thoughts behind that first half, vantage point?
Yeah, well, obviously 2.5 minutes into the game and they've scored a goal. I'm thinking, should be down there. But no, I knew they would come and sort of play the diamond shape, and I just sometimes when you're down at this level, you don't see things as clearly until you watch it again. And but listen, and I said to him before the game, all right, you've got to be aware of what shape and tactics and formations, but sometimes football's about just going and doing it, being better than your man, taking your opportunities when they come, defending well as a group, as an you want to be organised, you need to know your shape and that, but sometimes football can be about, you know, can you run harder than your opponent, can you jump higher, can you challenge stronger, but I'll go back to, you know, listen, a lot had to do with the start of the game, and when you're 1-0 down, not only when you're locking in confidence, it deflates you. It gives them a massive lift as well. Because I even thought at 3-1, it looked about them, and you know they were a bit edgy. If we could have, you know, capitalised a bit more, but in the end we couldn't.
Congratulations, Stuart.
Cheers.